see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Dozier. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life, taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Looking to get it in. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
Really wanted to turn the page after losing their last game. So how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll try the run. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4-yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll run it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is who's just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Throwing right. That is man all by himself. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw. It's Dozier. Throws for the tight end. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did.
Oh, the fake. The up man looking for room. They weren't full for a minute. He is nowhere close to the 1st down, and they'll turn it over.
Well, they were trying to get clever. They thought they had the right look for that fake punt, but give the defense a lot of credit. They were expecting it.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because in the 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up. And now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Is on its way. Makes a catch at the 10. Makes a move. Touchdown, Iowa! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. He did a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Tuggle. Quickly to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying the left side. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Back to the ground with the running back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward when that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Dropping back, it's Tuggle. Setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. Back open in the middle. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Man, I love on 3rd down when I know I have a running back that can beat guys. Whether you want to cover me with a linebacker or a safety, I can run an angle route, and I can have success because my quarterback knows exactly when he's going to break, and that defense is not going to beat my running back.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Cruz. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Tuggle. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. The Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. The offense changing the play. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's got the back in the middle. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
He fires one deep down the right side. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. The Hawkeyes will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Dozier. He's got him this time. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
They'll put this one in play, 1st snap of the drive from the 25. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On the run, it's Jordan. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better? Oh, the fake. They snapped it to the up man. He's on the move. It's a seam wide open.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the first down, and the chains are moving.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Tuggle. He's going to throw deep right side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And this game is going perfect for the defense right now. They haven't been on the field that much. The offense hasn't had that many possessions. Here we are at the end of the first half. They're still pitching a shutout, and they're ready for this quarterback to take shots. They're sensing the frustration, and that time in perfect position, forcing that incompletion.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds.
Okay, ready? 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Gonna run it. It's Jordan. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself a chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number one. He wasn't able to do that.
He wants to throw. And the Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Dozier. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. Good, solid tackle. The Hawkeyes are in the hurry-up. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Finds a man in the middle. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10.
Lion, Gaucho, Pilot, Gorilla.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Iowa!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Here come the Irish back on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Cruz. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's see what they've got on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Got room at the 35. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Irish. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. But will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Dozier. Fires to the right. This time it's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Hawkeyes headed quickly to the line. Now from inside the red zone. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
Touchdown, Hawkeye! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's #2. They better start playing some better defense. #3 is coming soon.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
we've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Give to the running back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
They'll go to the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
The lone back's got it. Fighting off the another broken tackle. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Defense showing blitz here. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left.
That is so deflating on defense, too, because in your own red zone, 3rd down, you need to make a stop. You know they're going to throw to the weapon at tight end, but it's one thing to draw it up on the blackboard. It's another thing to go execute and prevent that guy from catching the ball. He's so big. He's so athletic. You could have the perfect play call on, and he's still picking up the first.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
42, Spider.
The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to pass, it's Tuggle. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Wideout trying to get it in. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
He'll do it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. Sam Houston has been hanging in there, but this offense is going to need something to break its way, and soon. They're up by just 2 over Sam Houston. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the
intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
They'll go right back to it. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Tuggle. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
It's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Listen, we know this QB wants to take off. 4th down, go time, got to make a play. Defense locked in, dialed in, got to him, got him on the ground, didn't let him get to the sticks.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 1st down. Right down the middle. Working that left side. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. 1st and 10 from the 27. Back to throw, it's Dozier. Escapes the pressure to his right. Snags it. And he will score! Touchdown, Iowa! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get him right back with an onside kick.
I think you know your pitch, Felix.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. You don't see this very often. So much for fighting until the bitter end as they'll take the unvictory formation. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give